Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Newsbrowse News broadcast. Al Jazeera reports that Afghanistan's displaced female cricketers are set to embark on a landmark tour of England next month. Marking their official return to world cricket, this significant event comes 5 years after their exclusion from sport and public life following the Taliban's return to power. The Afghanistan Refugee team, comprising players who were previously contracted to the Afghanistan Cricket Board, will participate in 2020 matches, engage in training opportunities, and attend the Women's T20 World Cup final at Lord's on July 5. The England and Wales Cricket Board, ECB, emphasized the tour's profound cultural and sporting importance, stating it represents a moment for cricket to champion inclusion and protect women's participation in sport. Many of these players had resettled in Australia, continuing to play domestically but without international access. Despite International Cricket Council regulations, their reintegration into cricket has been facilitated by It's Game On, a consultancy firm co-founded by former Australia international Mel Jones, who praised the players' extraordinary courage and commitment. Claire Connor, ECB Deputy Chief Executive, reiterated cricket's responsibility to uphold inclusion and opportunity. Lockheed Martin CEO Jim Teichlet has unveiled the company's advanced AI-powered defense systems designed to combat the growing threat of enemy drone swarms. Speaking to Fox Business, Teichlet detailed the Sanctum counter-drone system, which utilizes artificial intelligence to detect, identify threats, and predict the trajectory of incoming drones, enabling swift interception or disabling. The company is also developing Morpheus, a system capable of neutralizing multiple drones using high-powered microwave pulses without firing traditional weaponry, potentially engaging up to 50 drones in a single mission. Teichlet highlighted Lockheed Martin's investment in an internal AI center and its partnership with NVIDIA, a key supplier of the GPUs essential for these national security applications. Furthermore, the company is adapting existing weaponry, such as modifying Hellfire missiles into more affordable ground-to-air interceptors, to create scalable and cost-effective defenses against low-cost drone attacks. This initiative underscores Lockheed Martin's commitment to leveraging cutting-edge technology to enhance U.S. warfighting capabilities. CBS News reports that SpaceX is preparing to launch an upgraded, more powerful version of its Super Heavy-Starship rocket this Thursday. This 12th integrated test flight is a crucial milestone for Elon Musk's company and for NASA, which plans to use Starship to transport Artemis astronauts to the lunar surface by 2028. The new version 3 rocket features multiple upgrades, more powerful Raptor engines, and safety enhancements. During the test, the Super Heavy booster will perform a controlled splashdown off the Texas Gulf Coast, while the Starship upper stage will deploy 22 Starlink simulators before splashing down in the Indian Ocean. While SpaceX has demonstrated impressive capabilities, significant technical challenges remain for Starship to fulfill its moon lander role, including complex in-orbit refueling of cryogenic propellants and autonomous lunar landing on uncertain terrain. The U.S. Supreme Court has ruled in favor of Havana Docks, a U.S. company whose property in Cuba was confiscated by Fidel Castro's government more than 65 years ago. As reported by NBC 6 South Florida, the justices, in an 8-1 vote on Thursday, revived claims filed by Havana Docks against 4 cruise lines. These cruise lines had brought tourists to Cuba during a brief period of normalized relations under the Obama administration. Justice Clarence Thomas, writing for the court, stated that the Federal Appeals Court in Atlanta was wrong to dismiss the claims, emphasizing that the cruise lines had used confiscated property to which Havana Docks holds a valid claim. This ruling is not a final decision on the lawsuit itself. but it sends the case back to the Federal Appeals Court for further proceedings. The decision comes amidst heightened pressure on Cuba from the Donald Trump administration, including the recent indictment of former Cuban President Raúl Castro related to a 1996 civilian plane incident. Indonesia has strongly condemned the violence and abuse inflicted upon volunteers of the Gaza-bound Global Sumud Flotilla humanitarian mission who were detained by Israeli forces earlier this week. According to Antara, Foreign Minister Sugiono stated that these inhumane acts, including reported beatings, electric shocks, and rubber bullets, constitute a serious violation of international law, especially when committed against humanitarian workers. Sugiono confirmed that all 9 Indonesian volunteers, along with other participants, have been released from detention in Israel. They are currently en route to Istanbul, Turkey, before their final flight home. The Indonesian government is closely overseeing this repatriation process to ensure the safe return of all its citizens, emphasizing that actions degrading civilian dignity during humanitarian missions cannot be tolerated. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.